morning, everybody. The time is almost 4 o'clock in the morning. The geriatrics are going to celebrate the approaching of the new year. Yes, I know it's kind of strange, but we Jewish people, we have our beginning of the year somewhere in September. So it's going to happen next week, and this is a very good opportunity to go and to celebrate it. And what is much better than to go for a sunrise trip? Usually most of the locals or the natives would take a 3 hours ride to Bental mountain, but it's too far away in the Golan Heights, so I decided that maybe it is better for all people like us to ride for a shorter distance. And we are going to mitzpe Masua, which is a very interesting place, very close to Tel Azekah. I don't know if you remember from one of our previous movies. King David and the rest of the guys did a lot of stuff over there in that area. Basically, it's the old Judea of all time. The temperatures now are not so high. I don't know exactly how much it is outside. Maybe Boaz will tell me. He's riding behind me, and because the Honda engineers didn't put any temperature gauge inside the machine, but we are in the middle of a heat wave, like Europe is under rain. So far it's very nice, and we are heading towards the road to Jerusalem. We are going to meet our friends in Masua, Zion, which is something like 60 kilometers away from here, on the way to Jerusalem. From there we are going to go south, but first we are going to meet with one of the new members of the group, Nahum Nesher, which is riding Harley Davidson, and soon we will going to hit the highway. So I guess that not much is going to happen until then, and I wonder if you really can see anything because it is rather dark. We arrived to this meeting point, and I don't see Nesher waiting for us. Okay, I guess he will be here in a few minutes, hopefully. Those Harleys might be a bit slow. Well, you know. Meanwhile, Boaz was having some trouble with David lights, as usually, the same problem, but apparently this was fixed. Let's park ourselves here on the right side and wait for the show. This is Boaz and he's David. Boaz is going to Nepal in 2 weeks, so we are going to put David in good care until he comes back. Yep, that's him all right. We are racing against the clock because the sun rises something like 6 o'clock and we still have a long way ahead of us, and I still need to gather all the group, and this is not a very easy task. Luckily we have a very small group today and not many, so it should be much easier. But first we will have to fuel up at the gas station where we meet. And we started our ascent to Jerusalem. I must tell you that although it is summer officially here, it is rather chilly on the motorcycle, well, soon enough the sun is going to come up and all hell will break loose. Reminds me my days in the desert where the nights are cold and the mornings are extremely hot. Anyway, we are 10 minutes away from our point of meeting with the group. So let's go Transup. I think we should find you a name, and I think that I know what the name I will give you. Shalom is already here. It's a good opportunity to fill up the tanks. Chedva and Moshe, the Africa twin is here. Mesher, right? No, this is Savion. Savion on his Honda 750. Usually, mingling is part of the game, but this time we had a tight schedule. The sun won't wait for us too long, so we filled up the tanks and took off to the dark. Let's go. Unlike in the morning when you are wide open, over here you have a very, very narrow angle of the road that you are riding in. This is a very good opportunity to see how the lights of the Transup are working, and I must tell you that they are quite nice. It's getting warmer now. Famous Hadassah Hospital is to the left of me. I have a few nice colleagues that work there. But we are going south. And we are actually descending down to the Ela Valley. Our destination of the day is something like 20 minutes away from here. It is still dark, which is nice, so we will be able to get to this high hill and look at the sunrise. Should be nice. We are going left now, turning south towards Kiryat Gat, road number 38. We are only 4 kilometers away from our destination, and I guess it's a new dawn because I can see there is the bluish color of the sky. A new morning. We're almost there. We are riding up the hill, 19 meters to the upper point. The sun is sending long arms towards us. Soon we will have to find a place where we can stay and wait and maybe eat something or drink something. This forest is called the Canada forest. I have no idea why. This is why we came over here, to watch the sunrise above the mountains of Jerusalem. And it is always nice to mix it with this picture of plenty of motorcycles in a row. So we have the Niken, Africa Twin, old Transalp, the old Honda 750. We even have one Harley today, David, and the new Transalp. And me. It's a new dawn. Shalom, what's going on?
טוב, כיף לקום ב-3:30.
They are whining that they have to wake up, so they had to wake up so early in the morning. Go tell them that this is what I do all my life. Morning has come. It's time to go back home to our life. I wish you all Happy New Year. Hopefully this year is going to be better than the last one. Well, you can never know. We have something like 1 hour of ride back home. Temperatures will rise. Hopefully we'll get there before they will reach 40 degrees. The geriatrics, they ride again. Yes, we had good time together. And there was good food and even a traditional quiz, this time about motorcycles history. How surprising. But it was time to hit the road as the sun was burning and a new year was approaching.